What's up yourself, Ollie? And Dreadeye. And Jesse. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, it's Adam again, under his James Jones pseudonym. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hello, Amy, you are in the incorrect stream. You go to the other one. I can give you the link in this chat. Just give me a second. Boo. Well, that's that. Hopefully, it's worked. Yeah, the jazz music's fun, isn't it? The link is right here, Amy, in this chat. There you go. My apologies right there. Just click that link and it should bring you through to the correct one. So, before we get started tonight, let's address some issues that we are having with the channel, right? I say with the channel, with an upcoming stream that we were planning to do. So, can you not tell, Jess? Oh, it's happened. So I'll tell you what has happened. So we were going to build a large Bowser set for the channel and obviously for our collection, and somebody had agreed to sell us that Bowser set. Someone that was local, someone that was in a local selling group, and we paid them a little deposit, and it was only £25. And what I'm about to say here, and the warning I'm about to give you, is not about the money, right? Because yes, we don't have a lot of money at all, and that's why we try and source these things as a bargain. But what I will say is that we were scammed. So we chucked, like I say, it's only £25 deposit we chucked down. We weren't going to pay £25 for the whole thing. We were going to pay a sum of money that was north of £100. That I will say. For this set. So we put a £25 deposit on it and waited for an address. And this was, like I say, in a local selling group. And an address has never been forthcoming. The guy just kept stringing us along, kept telling us, oh, you can come and collect it today at this time. You can come and collect it today at this time. And we said, great. Okay, can we have the address, please? No, it's not been forthcoming in the slightest. So now the guy is just completely ignoring us. So we've been scammed, which absolutely sucks. And like I said, it's not about the money. The money is one thing. But it's the fact that this can clearly happen to anybody. And it's, you know, it's a cautionary tale, really. It's a warning. That even if people, yes, I know, Lisa, I know. But the cautionary tale is, even if people seem to represent themselves as local, and they're in your local selling group on Facebook Marketplace or somewhere like that, do as much due diligence as you possibly can. Because there are a lot of people out there that are going to try and take advantage of you. And with that, we haven't now decided what on earth we're going to do for the big set for Chrissy coming back to the channel. We don't know. It's as simple as that. We've been looking over things and thinking about things, and we simply don't know. But in more positive news, tonight, the channel sits on... Let me just tell you now. I'll tell you in a second because I keep having a screen die. 2,094 subscribers. That means we need just 6 subscribers to hit 2,100. Could we get there tonight? Could you hit the chat, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, and all of that jazz? We'd really appreciate it, and we really appreciate you. And whilst you think about doing that, tonight we have a little set. It's set number 76964, Dinosaur Fossils T-Rex Skull from the Jurassic Park franchise. We managed to get our hands on this for £17.50 from our local Asda, and it retails at LEGO for £35. So we got it for half price. And I love the Jurassic franchise. I'm a sucker for it. So, yeah. If we talk about life, the universe, and everything, as we always do. Oh, look, it's got a security seal on it. This should be fun. It says, please remove before micro... Okay, let me just show you that. Remove before microwaving. I'm not reading this wrong, am I? Remove before microwaving. I don't recall LEGO being microwave safe, but that genuinely is what it says, mate. Remove before microwave. And we have a switchblade. Look at that. It's kind of crappy. We're going to cut through that seal. Just like that. Scary how sharp that was. And how easy that went through there. Also scary how this doesn't seem to want to retract. Okay. There it goes. It's a two-handed operation. It's a safety blade. Have you ever ate microwave Lego? It is the best, says James Jones. No, I can't say I have, but I see Tiana in the chat there. Good evening. Lisa, Emma, good evening. I see a whole bunch of people in both the horizontal and the vertical, so don't forget to hit the like, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff. I'm already very sad at this set because the plaque that it so prominently displays on the box, it's a sticker. Look, it's a sticker. You know how I feel about stickers. But there it is. It's a sticker. Lisa says, I'm here, but I'm not here mentally. That sucks, Lisa. There seems to be 5 stages. Oh, no, more, maybe more. 1, 2... There's 6 stages on this. And then this stand piece. Look at that. I'll put that over there. We'll start with 1 and 2, obviously, and then we'll do 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think we'll probably get through most of this tonight. Doesn't Ben's hair look great, says Emma. Well, define great. Because I'm not so sure. I'm still a little bit apprehensive about it. You've gone up by 1 subscriber, have you? That's great. But don't forget to go and subscribe to both Lisa and Tiana's channels there in the chat if you haven't already, because they are, trying to get to 50 subscribers so that they can stream. So if you can help them out, we'd really, really appreciate you doing so. But yeah, like I say, this is a sticker, and how much of a shame is that? Because that looks really cool on the box. I'll put the sticker over here. I'm just sort of arranging things at the moment. We would love to get to 1,100. 2,100 subscribers tonight. Not 1,100. We're well past that. I would, Jesse. I'd go that far. I think Emma's correct. I do. I think she's absolutely correct. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm quite disappointed that you would think otherwise. It's not very nice, I don't think. But hey ho, that's life, and that's all. Adam, have you? I'm not Adam. You're Adam, for God's sake. My name's Ben. Let me guess, Tiana, you are playing currently Hogwarts Legacy on your Xbox, and that's what you're doing. Oh, now I'm Adam, am I? Oh, fair enough. So, was I correct in my prediction? Hogwarts Legacy on the Xbox, and I know we have Dreadeye here. I don't know if we've got Julie. There's Never Too Old for Lego, who is a gifted subscriber of the channel at the moment. The subscription was gifted to him by, I think it was Lisa, but I'm not terribly sure. But that's always good. Membership, sorry. We always like it when people get gifted membership. Oh, look at this. This is a printed piece. Look. That's very nice. It's the old mosquito stuck in the amber. But yes, so he is an honorary channel member for at least this month. So, welcome. I mean, to be fair, the membership shows are usually just music. We just like to have a laugh, and I perform a bit of music live. It's fun. Everybody enjoys it for some reason. I don't know what that reason is, but they do seem to enjoy it. Have I missed something here? I think I've missed something already. I'm like one stage in. Right, hold on a tick. Ah, yes, I missed it up here. I was getting a bit confused there. It was Lisa. What do you mean you're all tone deaf? Oh, because are you saying my singing is terrible? Is that what you're trying to say to me? Emma just told me I can't sing. I'm quite offended. I'm not gonna lie. I'm upset. I'm offended. I'm not. Gianna says I meant to get up like normal at 5ish in the morning when I had a school trip the night before and don't get home around 11:30 all night. You like the tattoos, do you? I also like the tattoos. And we have a super chat goal tonight of just one super chat of £5 or more in the horizontal chat. That won't even give us back 20% of what was stolen from us over the last couple of days. But don't worry about that. Like I said, it's not about the money. It's about the principle when we first came in that anyone is out there to scam anyone on anything. And, you know, Lego is just one of those things as well. Yeah, Emma's always feeling like that. She's always feeling like that. When, you know, Chrissy's tried to sell me to Emma recently. It's quite disturbing. But I'm not cheap. I'm You're hoping Lisa's hoping to get to 50 subscribers by May over there on Rebellion Tours, so help her out, get her there. Go and subscribe if you haven't already, because she is a lifelong sponsor of the channel. And what does she say? Jessie says, I mean, Chrissy deserves peace. I'm all for selling the husbands. Like I said, I'm not cheap, so it is what it is. You know? If I can be afforded, we will have to see, won't we? No, I said you've tried to sell me to Emma, but she can't afford me. I'm telling them. I'm not free. I'm not. No, she's saying I'm free. Hit them like brickers and support this channel. Thank you very much, Never Too Old for Lego. So yeah, anyway, getting back to my fundamental point that I was making. People will try and scam you for anything. If they think you like it, there's a scammer. And they're going to come after every little niche. So just do your due diligence, people. This is not working. I need the link on X. Okay, Amy, give me a sec. I'll send you the link on X. That's not an issue. I will send it to you over there now. Right. Sorry about that. I'm sending it now. There you go, Amy. It's. I didn't send it to anybody tonight, so I do apologize. I've sent it to you over on X. Yeah, well, they're trying to sell me. I'm trying to raise. You know, I need to right in order to sell me to Emma. You need to raise back 3 times what's stolen from me. That's how much I cost. Oh, that's for half an hour. Yeah, that is expensive. I told you I wasn't cheap. Chrissy just went, is that it? That's for half an hour. They do indeed. And yes, good evening, Shalini. Yes, Shalini, he's for sale. Get them bids in. Emma says, that long? She's happy with half an hour. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't be shy, come say hi and all that good jazz. It's really nice to see a bunch of you this evening. So, let me try and explain this. So, I have meltdowns, and those of you who know autism will know what the meltdowns are like. And sometimes I can, I don't know how to explain this. Instead of having the actual meltdown, I can just sort of disappear into myself, get upset, and I don't really want to use the term triggered because I know how cliche it is, but there are certain things that can just trigger me off. And what happened over the course of the last 48 hours just really triggered me. And that's half the reason I didn't do a show last night. Because I just was not in the headspace for it. And with that, I wouldn't have been able to, you know, be any kind of good host or entertainer. So, Never Too Old for Lego says, I have Asperger's. So you get it. You get it. It's different for each person, obviously, because there's a reason they call it a spectrum, and not everybody is or is ever going to be the same. But I've also been trying my best to not have like a full-blown meltdown. And that's easier said than done. Because when I get to that point, and I've tried explaining this to Chrissy before, but when stuff really starts building up on me, the only way I can describe it is it's like a headache inside my head without any pain. Okay? But you can feel the pressure. And the pressure is building and building and building and building to the point that it's so noticeable. And so, what is the word I'm looking for? I guess exasperating that I have to release it. And that's how the only way I can try and visualize what my meltdowns are like for you. So the only way I can release that pressure or that, I don't know, it's not pain. It's to just have a meltdown. And, Never Too Old for Lego says, that's why I spent my life doing MMA. Never, you're just letting it out. Good evening, Vaughan. So, I can't put the jazz on it. Did you get a victory royale, Vaughan? Did you? You're saying, guess what? Tiana does not have a membership. Yet, no. Yes, Vaughan? Yes, Vaughan? Oh, they won a game, did they? Played without me. Won a game. What have you got, Vaughan? A victory crown, Vaughan? Say, guess, Ben, guess what I've got? What have you got, Vaughan? Come on, tell me. Tell me all about it. Go on. Am I gonna love it? You can't send me a picture, dude, on WhatsApp. I can't see it. If you're gonna send me a picture, it has to be through X. Because unfortunately, my phone is being used. You got a brand new PS5 controller, Pro controller, really cheap. But what is that gonna do to help you on a PS4? Because you know what I could do with one of those? I could really do with one of those. I mean, PS5 controllers are great. But PS5 Pro controllers, now they're even greater. Vaughn, I'm going to tell you what to do. Because he's not helping. He's not helping the situation. He's not. He's being a dick. You ain't getting nothing from me. And you know what? If he continues to be a dick, I'm going to take back his birthday present. I am. I actually bought him a birthday present. I did. It's not fair we can't give memberships to certain people. I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. But the thing is, it's we can't, and I'll explain why after the show, but we can't. Basically, because I was being nice. So we can't stop it. But like I said, it's not even about the money, and it was... Yeah, it sucks. It all sucks. But it's more about the fact that I think what's really set me off is the fact that I allowed it to happen. But, like I say, c'est la vie, live and learn. That looks pretty cool. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. I do. Beats and tapes. It ain't weed, mate. But who knows? Maybe it should be. But unfortunately, this is in certain states in America where such a thing would be legal. But this is quite... I'm already enjoying this. Right? I'm enjoying the cathartic conversation with you all. And don't forget, hit the like button, please, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's check on that subscriber goal. We currently have 2,095 subscribers. So if we can get just 5 more tonight, we could hit 2,100. That would be absolutely astounding, and we would love each and every one of you for it. And like I said, we're now considering what the next big set for the channel should be. Because I said to Chrissy, like, we could get a set for the sake of it, but I'd rather her get something, because if she's coming back and doing some builds with you all and having some conversations, this is a dinosaur skull, Shalini. T-Rex skull. But if she's coming back, I want her to choose a set that she wants. And not just one for the sake of it. Now, obviously, we would have loved the Mighty Bowser in our portfolio. It looked awesome, but unfortunately, not the case. Sucks, but, you know. What's that? Amy says, it beats the one with the sheep in his house. Yeah, house sheep. House sheep, baby. But the house sheep is dead. He ate it. Lisa says, it's what I said. Lego gets expensive quickly. You need to be able to source it cheaper or meaningful or sell it after. I agree. And, but like I said, it needs to be not being purchased or built for the sake of it. So I said to Chrissy, get something. If we're going to do a big set over a few streams, get something that you want. And, like I said, it sucks what's happened. But it's a lesson learned, and it's A lesson learned to not trust people. I mean, I don't mind getting cheaper secondhand sets off of places like Marketplace, but what I will say is never, ever offer any money up front. Not even a £25 deposit. Simply say, cash on collection or get to fuck. That's what you've got to say. And yeah, it sounds mean. But at least if you do that, you're not losing out, and you can verify things that are good or bad. You know what I'm saying. So that's what you need to do. That's what I need to do. You know, this guy, before, he was having a full-blown conversation with me. He was telling me where he was and what he was doing, and he told me a bunch of people wanted it, and said, so I you know, we yeah. So it is what it is, and cash on collection only, correct, Julie? It sucks. Yes, the trees to go with the dino skulls. That's what that is. Look, hold on. I'll show you the cover. This is the set that we're building. It's gonna look pretty badass, I think, when it's done. It's not the biggest set. It's not the best set. However, I like Jurassic World. I haven't really built a Jurassic World set, and it was £17.50 in Asda, down from £35. So you can't really moan at that. Can't really moan at that at all. Hope everyone had a good day. Weather was so nice. Well, I'll tell you what. And then other thing. Hello, Yusuf's World. I will subscribe before I go. Thank you very much. I see you up there on the vertical. And the other thing is that we went to go out yesterday, and my mobility scooter batteries are fucked. And I don't... absolutely screwed. So that's another 100 quid I've got to find to replace those within the next, 10 to 12 days. Oh, it's definitely the batteries. It's definitely the batteries. This always happens. It starts shutting down, it stalls out, it does loads of things until we change the batteries. They're about a year and a bit old now, so yeah. So yeah, my mobility scooter is screwed, and we're supposed to go to Legoland on the 26th, 29th. So that's a whole other thing that I've got to worry about as well. Isn't that fantastic? Just awesome. So yeah, if you could help towards the super chat goal of just one super chat of £5 or more, we would really, really appreciate it. Even though that comes to us next month at the end of the month, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's been a very testing and trying week for me. Goodbye, Useless World. Hope you have a great time. It's been a very testing and trying week. Just one thing. It's not a lithium battery. Amy says, Ben, I sent you a Lego photo on X. You could totally afford it, right? Let me see. What have you sent me, Amy? I could totally afford it, right? Amy, $679.99, yeah? Let me go to 4. That's probably better. I used to have that set. I had that set in my house. I sold it when we needed new carpets. Absolutely. Stranger Things house with the 2 sides, one upside down. Yeah, I used to have that. But yeah, when we needed new carpets, we sold a whole bunch of Lego sets. We had beautiful modulars and things like that. But yeah, you got to do what you got to do, right? We're not exactly people who are well off. So yeah, I had that set. And it is lovely, by the way. It is a lovely set. You want them to drop the release date for Stranger Things. Well, it's done, isn't it? It's all shot and filmed, and I think most of the post-production's done now, and it's ready to go. They have dropped the release date for Stranger Things. Have they not? Right. We're going on an expedition. We're going on an expedition. Because I'm pretty sure they have. Right. Stranger. Yeah. Okay, apparently not. Oh, they haven't dropped it. Okay. You should build a Lego out of... you should build a Lego outhouse. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Just got completely invaded. Hold on. Just got so invaded, it was unreal. Hold on. Look. Hold on. Cat. Ah! I've given her chair back. Oh, that's exactly how I felt about the Electric State, Amy, actually. It's one of those movies you could just put on and have it on in the background. Hello there, Max Bricks over on the Vertical Stream. Yeah? Florence is here, by the way. Shalini says, hi, Chrissy. I don't know if you heard that, but she did shout hi. Amy says, Tiana, I wish I could gift you a membership. I tried. Well, that's the only way that we can get her a membership, is that if people just keep randomly gifting memberships until one lands on her. It's like member roulette. I'm sorry there's no other way. I wish there was. You could just pick somebody and say, well, that person's getting a membership. That would be great. But there isn't. Although I quite like the idea of a game of member roulette. But we could, oh, I don't know. Yeah. And yes, thank you for trying indeed, Amy. And thank you on behalf of Tiana for trying. If we had a way to just do it, we would just do it. But we don't. Okay. But yeah, so scammed out of 25 quid. Scooter batteries destroyed. And a load of other stressful things. All on top of one. Amy asks, who does she have to expletive deleted to get Tiana a membership? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hi there over on the vertical stream. I do see you, but the horizontal stream is where the chat is for the most part. We are at 2090. Okay, we've lost the screen again. 2096 subscribers. So all we need is 4 to hit 2100 tonight. Can we get there? I hope we can. We do Lego live builds. We talk about life, the universe, and everything. We do theme parks, travel, disability accessibility, and so much more. So stick with us, and hopefully you'll have a pretty good time. Dreadeye is in the chat. Dreadeye says she's not over 18, might not be allowed. Check the rules. I don't know. But what I will say is this. Dreadeye, how are the chilies? How are the chilies? He's gonna tell me now, but it's gonna take him ages to tell me. And for those watching on the vertical stream going, what the hell is he talking about? Dreadeye is a great guy. And he's been growing chilies and garlic for the last couple of months. Here on he gives us updates for every stream, and I don't like chilies and I don't like garlic, but I'm totally invested in this. I want to see them thrive. Tiana says, depending on what put my age, put it up a year. You could if you want. I just don't know. I don't know how it works. I mean, I can't say for sure. But what I can say for sure is you're all awesome, and I love you dearly. And I must continue building this at some kind of pace, because if we're going to get through it tonight, we best do it. I mean, I kind of do want to get through it tonight. It's not that big of a set. I am so invested in the chili growing. So Dreado says, getting bigger tomatoes are doing well. I mean, this is the first I've heard of the tomatoes. Tell me more. You've also been growing tomatoes. And you didn't even tell me. I'm upset now. Dred's been growing tomatoes as well as his chilies and garlic. The first I've heard of these. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Jesse. This is absolute news, isn't it? This is new. This is breaking news. Dred's bloody growing tomatoes as well. This is absolute heresy that the man hasn't. Oh, he's just started the tomatoes. Oh, but you never told us. You never told us about no tomatoes. God damn it. I don't like tomatoes either. Just for Beat says, but the one thing with YouTube, no, Tiana says, the one thing with YouTube, you've been very up and down. Okay. And Beat says, Amy, good question. Does Dred have dreads is the question. Dred, do you have dreads? I mean, I know the answer to this. I know the answer to this question. It's just, I shall leave it up to your imaginations. I think, for the time being. But I do know the answer to this question. Does Dred have dreads? So yeah, we need just 4 subscribers to hit our goal of 2,100 tonight. That would be awesome if we could do that. He says, not anymore. No, not anymore. Don't have no dreads no more. No. Don't have them dreads no more. No, I don't. Jesus Christ. You know when you're sifting through the Lego pile and you're like, I just need to find that one piece. That's what... And this is even a big bloody pile. It's just, I'm bloody stressed out. Amy says it's too early for tomatoes. Interesting. Is it, though? Is it too early for tomatoes? Remember, Amy, we're in a completely different climate to you, really. We have different seasonality. Yeah, but you should be happy, Tiana, because I've said to you 100 times, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint on this platform. And it can feel like a real slog sometimes, and it can feel like you're getting nowhere, but you've just got to keep plugging on, be consistent, and be yourself. That is the only suggestion I can make. And hopefully, with us doing that, we are able to help push this channel on to, I want to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So I want to double it. And that's a big ask. I know it is. But we would love to do it. It's ambitious. What's the point in not being ambitious, right? I am an ambitious person. I mean, if we could get even beyond that, that would be great. But we want to double it. That would be nice. So if you can help support us, just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything, but to us it's everything. So we would really appreciate it. All of these little interactions, they help. What do you have in a memory box? What's a memory box? Tell me what a memory box is. Apparently, Julie's giving Jesse ideas of what to grow this year. Are you all just bloody gardeners? Are you all just gardeners? I mean, I'm not. I am nature's biggest foe. We have a back garden with lots of artificial grass over it. But I keep saying to Chrissy that one day, when we can afford it, when we've got some money, I'm going to have that entire garden concreted over. That's what I've said to her. One day. Shalini says, oh gosh, I haven't had heating on for ages. Free food, Ben, it's worth it. No, Jesse, no. No. The garden needs to be concreted over. Okay? That's the, it does. Chrissy's saying no over here. Needs to be concrete. Or maybe not concrete, but maybe that, sort of soft tar stuff that's at play parks. Everything's wrong with grass. Everything. I know that I know the term is go and touch grass. I think Lisa's trying to put something in the chat. Look. Oh, Lisa, please do just go and relax. Chill out. You know, you don't need to spend your time with us if you're feeling like that. She's having a seizure, Aura. Yeah, go chill, like Chrissy just said. Lisa says it's hormones. Well, as a male of the species, these are hormones that I do not get. Chrissy says hormones suck. So, whilst I could say, you know, I could give you platitudes and say, oh, I understand how you feel. I don't. I don't understand how you feel in the slightest. What's that, babe? Yeah, we get the receiving end of those hormones, is what Chrissy said. We as males of the species, we are on the receiving end. So, yeah, that's what my wife says. Anyway, whereas I'm like I said, I don't understand how you feel. Amy says we grow corn, potatoes, chilies, beans, cabbage, lettuce, tomatoes, and tons of fruit trees and berry bushes. That's a lot of growing, Amy. That's a lot of growing, and that's a lot of commitment to the growing. So well done. I mean, it's never something I would do. She says, plus the chickens and the sheep. Chickens like that, yeah? Tim Paul does a 24/7 live stream, doesn't he, called like Chicken City, and they're growing chickens. Lisa says, I want to grow more without attracting wasps. I mean, I will say this, Lisa, whenever we're out and the sun's out, she has an allergy to wasps, right? And I swear to God, they know it. Because wherever we go, they come a swarming and they dive bomb her. And she fucking runs around. I've never seen the woman move so fast, except for when a wasp is about. But I'm telling you, they are sneaky buggers, and they know. So it's always the sort of Russian roulette style. Will they, won't they, with the wasps dive bombing her. Like kamikaze pilots. And I'm not saying this to take the piss. I'm saying it because it's true. They know. I'm telling you. A lot of these creatures are far smarter than we give them credit for. They really are. They know. Babe, they know. Right. Let's put some of these in here. And here. And here. On here. On here. I need two of the 1x1s. Wasps use aerosol canned spray glue. But you can't do that at Disneyland Paris, can you? Like, for example, whenever we're at Disneyland Paris and the sun is out, bang, there they are. They are everywhere. We can't go into Adventureland because there are trees in Adventureland. We cannot go in there because they will attack her like... it's like a homing missile, for God's sake. Vaughn says wasps die if they sting me. I will tell you now they don't. But Shalini says it's bees. We need bees. Yeah, no. Wasps are the little buggers, aren't they? And they are. Let's put this on here. little bit there, and a little bit there. Well, hopefully Shalini and Vaughn are coming to Legoland on the 29th. That would be nice. If I can fix my scooter. So it's scooter fixing depending. I think I'm making the claw at the moment. I think that's what I'm making, yeah. Just arrived with Sebastian to Hogsmeade. Life's going good, yeah. Lisa says, I'm allergic to bumblebees, but will do my best to help them back outside. Jesse, the scooter batteries are kaput. Me and Chrissy tried to go out, and it kept breaking down every, 10 feet? We didn't get to the end of the road. Yeah, we didn't get to the end of the road. And I mean, breaking down to the point we had to turn it off and restart it every single time. So that's another £100 I got to find from nowhere. And that's why we've got a super chat goal tonight. Even though that would not realistically help, but it would, because anything, right? Super chats, memberships, YouTube take 30% of it, right? They take 30% on the off. So that's the first thing they do. And then they tax it. And then they pay it to you a month later. Sometimes a month and a half later. So that's I'm telling them how super chats work. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes a month and a half. Mm. No. I need to fix my scooter. I know, but does it even fit in the car? Oh, okay. I mean, we could do that, then we could ask if we can borrow that one. Yeah, and I guarantee you he hasn't bought expanded batteries like we have. Yeah. That's the only issue there. Okay. This goes in here, like this. Didn't he get it off a boot sale? Pretty sure he got it off a boot sale. Oh, they got one from a mobility shop. Okay. She doesn't want to. I mean, do you want to come to Legoland, babe? Vaughn's asking. You've made plans? What are those plans? Oh, you're going to not catch. She's going somewhere else. She's going for a day out anyway. So, okay. Tiana, there's no such thing as saying something relevant. You're hoping they've got their own. If they've got their own boats out, you'll have to send us videos of you trying to row them. Apparently, she did really well. Tiana, talk about whatever you want. Exactly, Jesse. And don't forget, if you're watching on the vertical stream, say hello, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and the main chat is over in the horizontal stream, which you can access on the channel as well. I'm just going to do a live subscriber check. We're going to see how close to our goal of 2,100 subscribers we are tonight. We're at 2,096, so we just need 4 people to join us. That's right, 4 people to come and join us to help hit our goal of 2,100 subscribers, and we'll have a little celebration. And yeah. So with the oh god, where's that going? Oh, it's going there. What with us getting scammed and all of that, the scooter braking couldn't have happened at a worse time, quite frankly. But this, you know, it's quite the annual thing that the scooter batteries need replacing and they start breaking down. But this was, it went real bad real quick. It went from it was working to boom, 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 breaking down every couple of minutes. Well, less than a couple minutes, 10, 15 seconds. It wasn't great. Right, where are these going? Okay. This is actually quite clever. I'm going to give this credit. It's clever. We're building a claw right now, which is pretty friggin' awesome. I've completely lost my that's right. What? No. That's right. See? Completely lost. What? Lila was sleepy in maths. Lila said to the teacher, I wasn't sleeping, I was just resting my eyes. Kids, eh? Kids. I wasn't sleeping, I was just resting. Resting my eyes. Tiana says, just caught a cold from your 3-year-old sister. That happens. That happens a lot, Tiana. I mean, being the parents of an 8 and an 11-year-old and having them in school, my God. I mean, there's pretty much maybe 2 days a year where we don't have colds. Because I tell you, schools are just germ factories. They're absolute germ factories and they just go, flying around. Lisa's on 31 subscribers for Rebellion Tours, so she needs just 19 more to be able to get to that goal of 50 and be able to stream. So if you haven't gone over there and subscribed, Rebellion Tours, please do. Because, like I said, subscriptions, they're free. They're meaningless to most people, but to us, they're everything. And, yeah. Oh, shit. So, Amy says, I completely understand, Lila. I rest my eyes all the time. Just resting my eyes. Just resting. Resting my eyes. No, I know. But it is funny. I'll tell you what that is, because Lila stayed up all night last night. Well, a lot of the night, playing her tablet. After we'd gone to sleep, she snuck downstairs. She got her tablet. And she stayed up. And as such, she was tired. And I said to her, I'm going to tell Miss Commy. Right? Because obviously we don't say the teachers' names here. I said, I'm going to tell Miss Commy. And she said, no, please, I'll go to the gulag. She'll send me to the gulag if you tell her. I said, where is the gulag? She said, she's got a cupboard. She's got a cupboard in the class that she calls the gulag. And she sent us there, and we do menial tasks all day if we do something wrong. So I said, okay, but if you fall asleep. Yeah, I said to her, okay, but if you fall asleep, I said, you will have to tell Miss Commy why you are tired. And she said, okay, I'll do that. And it turns out she didn't. So I may have to tell Miss Commy in the morning what the truth of the matter is. It's unfortunate. But, the gulag is a calling. I can hear the cries now. It is time for gulag. Oh dear. Oh dear. I wish it could be different. I do. But obviously it can't be. So it's gulag time for Lila. But yeah, that teacher really is concerning me, actually. Tell next time to say she was taking a moment to pray. Yeah, that teacher is really concerning me. Like today, she was in full Russian military garb. I mean, she had her hair all nicely, sorted out. She even had the hat. You have to do it, don't you? You have to do it. I mean, they didn't hear you, so that's fair enough. But you have to do it. You have to come and break the immersion, don't you? You just break the immersion. I'm telling a story. I'm spinning a yarn. I'm telling them all about our daughter's communist teacher. And you come along And you try and break that illusion. She's definitely now, she's graduated to full Putin fangirl. You go in there, you take the kid in, and you look in the classroom, and the first thing you see, giant red banner with a yellow hammer and sickle on it, and photographs of Vlad all over the wall. I don't know what they're doing to our kids. I really don't. But it is getting a bit concerning. Oh, look at that. We're starting to get a dinosaur print. Gianna says needs 23 more subscribers. 27 is decent. Yes, it is. It is decent. But if you haven't already subscribed over at Theatre Lifestyle then what are you doing? What are you doing? Does anybody remember that Resident Evil 4 that really took a turn from the franchise and decided it was not going to be about zombies anymore, but like a village of screwed up people? And you're going to go, why is that relevant? What the fuck? I've made a mistake here somewhere. These are not meant to be there. So where are they meant to be? Oh well, doesn't matter. Is that correct? No. That way around. I'm just... May post whatever at Adventure Island. Yeah, go and do some Adventure Island content. Adventure Island... It's not great, but it's a theme park. People like theme parks. I like theme parks. Can you... Lisa says, you sure you're not hallucinating? What, about the teacher? You want Chrissy's opinion on the teacher? Amy says, Ben, what the teacher is doing is illegal. She needs to get reported and booted out. Amy, I'm making half of this stuff up. let me just be completely honest with you. Right? I'm doing it for fun. Because she's a Russian. So I just say she's a Putin lover. Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. Who knows, comrade? But it is still fun. I'm still having fun with it. Right. I think that goes there. Yeah, it does. But I had made a little mistake. But yeah, I like to spin the yarn, tell the story, and make people laugh. That's the point. Because, let's face it. There's not enough laughter in the world at the moment. There really isn't. I don't know about you guys, but I do like a bit of laughter. This is awesome. I know it's been convoluted to get to it, but that's pretty cool. I like that. I like the way that's been done. Look at that, babe. Babe. That is cool, isn't it? Yeah. And it's not finished yet. There's still a little bit more to do. A little bit more. What do we got here? One of those versus one of those. Ah, like that. Yeah. Is that good? Yeah, that's sehr good. Definitely. Sehr good, yeah. John told me earlier that he really likes nuts. Make of that what you will. I'm just telling you what he said. Vaughn can back me up here. He said it. I believe Jessie can also back me up. Because she was there too. Is this correct? I do think it is, but this one needs to be on here. I have it. Like I say, make of that what you will. Tiana says, that's very true. I have a presentation for drama about 6 ancient Greek gods, and I'm making it into a pantomime with laughter. It's what you got to do. Got to have fun with it. Not enough laughter in the world. Oh, that's cool. I really like this. I shouldn't... Oh, we're doing the T-Rex head now. Jesse took it earlier as John was finally coming out and we should have a party for him. Well, I mean, I don't want to out somebody. That's not my intention, but he certainly was quite insistent on liking them nuts. But like I said, make of that what you will. I'm not insinuating anything whatsoever. Does Chrissy like my new hair? Asks Emma. Mm-hmm. She said, yeah, it's alright. What she said. But, yeah, it's alright. So I assume she doesn't dislike it. Maybe not as much as I do, but, you know, it is what it is. Right, good night, Lisa, and thank you, of course, for joining us this evening. Jessie says, oh, she totally hates it. Apparently, Jessie thinks you totally hate my hair. She's looking at me and just going like this. Nope. I don't think so, Shalene. We are kind of having a joke, but he did say it. I think he was talking about salted nuts on... Because... Yeah. Okay. I don't think so. Right. The man is spending a bit too much time playing Fortnite, though. Bit too much time. Do you know, it's the last thing he said to me today before he went away, well, before we finished. He said, I don't want to do a fucking rabbit hole tonight. What he said. I'm serious. He said, oh, it's Thursday, innit? I don't want to do a fucking rabbit hole tonight. Why? Salted nuts makes it worse, does it, Jesse? Oh, dear. So, I don't know if you're getting a rabbit hole tonight, because you might do, but it'll probably be half-assed. That's all I'm saying. Because he was very, very insistent that he did not wish to do one. But he may do one, just for posterity's sake. Jesus Christ. But, yeah. He's like, I don't want to do a fucking rabbit hole tonight. Yeah, he just wants to play Fortnite, says Jesse. Well, you never know. You never know. And like I said, he might do one. I'm not gonna Dreadeye says, it's up, just checked. Ah, he's doing one. He's doing one, folks. There you go. See? I hope it's not half-assed. That's all I'm saying. He might even be here in the chat. You never know. He might just be lurking in the background. Going, ugh. Is he talking about me again? Oh, aye. But no. Obviously, if he does do one, I hope anyone that does go and watch it has a good time. Because even though I don't do that anymore, it's not like I'm gonna, say don't view it or anything like that. I wish them well. Hope they do well. And as one of my 4 shows a year that I have said I will do, I've said I'll go on next Friday. And we'll have a laugh in the chat next Friday. I think that might be the first time you've heard that. So, there you go. I will go over to his channel on next Friday. And we should talk about the news. Tiana says, I made the perfect start of the presentation. Really want to share it. Absolutely love it. Well, share it then. You don't have to just share it with just us. Share your talent with the Welt. Yeah? If you've got something you want to share, then share it, right? Because even if there's negativity, even if there's negative criticism, and it's took me a long time to learn, but what you have to learn is they are just words on a screen. And words on a screen can only hurt you or harm you if you allow them to. And so that's why we screen every single comment on this channel. We hold them for review and we review them. Because if somebody's going to turn up, right, I've got nothing wrong with constructive criticism, first and foremost. And I've got nothing wrong with people being negative. But when people come and they say things that are completely irrelevant and, you know, just nasty for the sake of it, I'm not letting that crap on here, first and foremost. But secondly, you know, it doesn't really affect me anymore. It used to. I'm not going to say it didn't used to, because it did. But it doesn't really affect me anymore, because it's just words on a screen. And what power do words on a screen actually have? Are they going to stop me from doing what I want to do, filming what I want to film, going where I want to go, building what I want to build? No. No, they're not. They're just from bitter people sitting in their bitter lives and wanting to be nasty for the sake of it. I'm not about that. And I'm not gonna buy into it. So that's like the best piece of advice when it comes to sharing things that I can give. Jesse says trolls are secret fans or they wouldn't take the time to comment. It's not just that. I've got a full-blown stalker. You know that, Jesse. Right? That full-blown stalker is definitely a fan. I don't think there's any secret about it. That dude wants to wear my skin. The dude needs his hard drive checking, that's for sure. But this has been going on for like 4 years. Same person, constantly stalking. It's nuts. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't think they're secret fans. I don't think there's any secret about it. I think they are fans who... Oh, yeah, it could be 5 years. You could be right, yeah. And on the one Twitter account that he still holds at the moment, he has tweeted about me over 2,500 times. All about me. Or John. He's got a bit of an obsession with John at the moment. Which is strange, but, you know. Massive obsessions. But yeah, it is what it is. And these people are... they can only affect you if you let them. Police do nothing either with these weirdos unless they end up attacking you in person. Absolutely. You're correct. They do nothing with them. And it's hard even if they attack you in person. I'm not going to lie. I've seen it. Oh, look at that. Quite nice. Hello, Max Bricks again. Sorry. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And please do come join us. We would love to hit that 2,100 subscriber goal tonight. So I will check up on how many subscribers we've got in just a second and tell you how many we need. I do like this. Police, yeah, police do nothing, Jesse. You're correct. I mean, but they don't mind assaulting and abusing a disabled man because they don't like the way he's talking to them, but that's another story. 2,096 subscribers, so we need 4 to hit our goal of 2,100. We really, really appreciate you hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and coming to say hi. Right. So, yeah. As I was saying, if you've got something to share, just share it. What's the worst that can happen? Someone can say something nasty. And? You'll still be there. You'll still be doing the thing that you love. Just remember that. I mean, we've got to the point in society where people are actually prosecuted, arrested, prosecuted, and even sent to prison for mean tweets and mean comments. It's ludicrous. I grew up in the UK, and all we would hear all day, every day is sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You don't hear that anymore, do you? You hear, I've just been, misgendered, or somebody said something I don't like. Police, help. And if something like that, police spring into action. Words can be hurtful. That's the thing. Words can be hurtful. But not physically. And I'm sorry, but nobody has the right to not be offended. Offence is subjective. And that means offence is taken. It's not given. It's the same with these so-called hate speech laws that we have here in the United Kingdom. And I say so-called because, once again, it's so subjective that it means different things to different people. And so how can you legislate against something that is so subjective? You can't. And yet we do. It's madness. It's pure madness. But here we are. United Kingdom, 2025. And it's only going to get worse. All the while, and people, Reform UK will make it better. No, they won't. No, they won't. So, you vote for Nigel, you get Nigel, and you'll just get a rerun of the Labour and Tories. I don't trust them. All the people in the political elite class want to do is feather their nest and control the population. We've said it a million times on the other show. But it's as relevant now as it was then. And Nigel Farage is no different. Reform UK are no different. Look no further than Richard Tice. That's all I have to say. Look no further than Richard Tice. Emma says, Reform hate the social security support, but they hate far more than that. But Jesse says they are all the same. Of course they are. They're just political elites. They are just political elites, and political elites only look out for political elites. Just a fact. They feather the nests, and they control the population. Once people start to realise that maybe something can change, doubt it. Highly doubt it. I think we're too far down that rabbit hole, and I don't use that term lightly. I think we're too far down. What we need is a codified constitution that guarantees rights, freedoms, and things like that, but we don't have that. We definitely don't have it written down. Yeah, and then we've got a government that says, oh, we believe in free speech. No, they don't. They don't. Well, Emma, exactly. Tice is everything that we need for proof that Reform UK do not give two shiny shites about anyone but themselves. Richard Tice. My God. Yeah, a rich, stuck-up twat who looks down on anybody that might need support. That's Richard Tice for you. And until Nigel made his, massive return to frontline politics, Richard Tice was the leader of Reform UK, under Nigel's leadership, of course. So, they're the same. They're all the same. I mean, look at Labour. Look who they're attacking right now. The disabled. Us. People like me, people like Emma here, people like my kids. That's who they're attacking. And I don't see Nigel kicking up a fuss about it, do you? I certainly don't. The only person that's really stood up against it is Jeremy Sodding Corbyn. And when that happens, you know you're in trouble. And he's not a Labour Party member anymore. He used to be the leader of Labour, but he's not a Labour Party member anymore because they kicked him out for his so-called anti-Semitism. And I say so-called because I've not looked enough into it to know what is and isn't the truth. Emma says she wrote to her MP today to ask her to vote no to the disability cuts. I think we should probably do the same. And anybody, if you're in the United Kingdom, please consider writing to just send an email to your local MP asking them to vote no on the disability cuts, as Emma did today, because they went after some of the most vulnerable in our society when they took away the winter fuel payment. And now they're going after the most vulnerable in our society by coming after the disabled. And this is supposed to be Labour, the nice party. And they actually had the balls to call the Tories the nasty party after what they've done. Give me a break. Give me a break. This is where we are. So please, yeah, write to your MP if you can. Just send an email saying it's despicable, it's disgusting. Please say no. Tiana says, oh my god, I'm so sorry, but I've made the perfect beginning of my panto. Fantastic. Well, like I said, if you've got something to show, don't forget to show the world. I think this might be the bottom jaw of the T-Rex. I'm not really sure. But it's certainly looking like a bottom jaw, in my opinion. But my opinion could be totally off. You're going to record it now and send it to me afterwards. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's fine. Right. I am putting this one on here. Not pulling that entire side off. That doesn't help, does it? Do you want to come take over? I just had a little voice come out from my right hand side. I go, you're so bad at building Lego. Like, great. You can come take over if you want. No? She is better at it than me, to be fair, right? Let's not. She is better at it than me. So she's probably right. I'm quite bad at building Lego. But I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. Right, so we're going that way with it. Okay. This is interesting because it's only going to come together, I think, and start looking like something near the end. I think I know what this is. But yeah, as I say, it's only... I'm a bit confused. Oh. I was like, where is that going? That's going... Really? Oh, because that goes on first. Okay. And then that plugs into there. Okay, and that holds it all in place. That's clever. That's clever. Right, we're on stage 4 now. Stage 4 of 6, and we're an hour and 20 minutes into this. We put this here, and you guys can see it. Pages turned itself over. Right. Tip you out. I'm loving the clear plastic bags, by the way. It makes my day that my set has clear plastic bags in it. And that it was half price at £17.50 in a discount cage in Asda. They had loads of Lego sets in that cage. They had sets from they had a couple of Disney ones, didn't they? They had some Animal Crossing sets from half price. Then they had a couple of Disney ones, but they weren't with mini figures. They were with mini dolls, and we were like, probably not. I don't like mini dolls. I mean, if we're to review them, I'd go, it's a mini doll, it's crap. That would be my review. Cream soda, Pepsi Max. That's what I like. Right. Okie dokie dokie. A knees bend, arm stretch, rah, rah, rah. So what have we all been up to today? Whether you're watching on the horizontal or the vertical stream, let me know. Have you had a good day? Have you had a bad day? Have you had a fun day? Perhaps you've had a fun day. I know over in Jesse's corner of the world, Jamie's now gone to work. And when I come up that way, I better be getting free roasts. That's all I'm saying. Because you can guarantee I'm going for a roast. Oh, it hangs in there. I was like, what's that going to do? Yeah, this is definitely the bottom jaw. Definitely the bottom jaw. It could be the top jaw. I could be totally wrong. But it looks like the bottom jaw to me. And don't forget, please hit the subscribe button. We want to get to 2100 tonight. And at last check, we just needed 4 people to get us there. That would be really, really awesome if you could. That one goes in that side, as I thought. Then we've got some hinges under here. But that could be the top jaw, actually. I'm confused as to what this is. I'm just going to keep building it. Yes, we'll use the discount. Absolutely, Jesse. You're doing it right. We'll go to the carvery and we'll use the discount. Because I am a roast dinner addict. I love roasts. They're the best food in the world. Apart from mac and cheese, but then I believe you can also get that there as well. So, yeah. Roasts. And now that bloody Wales is off the cards for the time being, because we wanted to go to Oakwood and then that closed down, I think Flamingo Land may well be on the cards for some point this year. I know I've been saying it for a good few years, Jesse, but I think it is time. So, hope to go if I'm up there, says Tiana. I thought you are going up there, so. Yeah. But yeah, Oakwood was on the bucket list for this year, and then they announced literally at the start of the season, oh, we're not opening this year. We're closed down for good. There you go, guys. Look at our Gerstlauer Eurofighter. He can't ride it, though. I mean, it sucks because the more these things go away, the more young people especially have nothing to do. And that can really create, problems on the streets and things like that. I know it's not like a theme park's place or duty to do things, that young people can do, but the fact of the matter is, the more, every leisure centre in the world, or the UK, is being closed down. They get closed down all of the time. And then these things are already not affordable, but even if the kids, the teenagers, whatever, can afford to go to these places, now they're shutting down. So what have they got? What have they got as an outlet for fun? I am worried. And obviously, as a huge, huge fan and advocate of the leisure and entertainment industry, it's horrible to see. You know, we really wanted to go and see Oakwood. But we can't now. And yeah, okay. That goes on there. Yeah, it's nobody's fault. But it's just really, really sad to see. Jesse says they've closed everything for teens, then people complain when they're out on the streets. What are they meant to do? Exactly. Exactly. Now, if they go and commit a crime or something like that, that's not the fault of the theme park closing. Let's just be clear about that. That's the fault of the teenager. They still make that choice to go and do that bad thing. But, and there is a but, it would be nice for them to actually have stuff to do. And for us to have stuff to do as well, because, like I said, I'm a huge advocate of the leisure industry. And I absolutely love... What the hell? Oh, I've got about two of them. I was wondering what was going on there. And I absolutely love and adore theme parks and travel and all of that. You all know that. I mean, this channel's a testament to that. So, to see them all, you know, start going out of business. Merlin are going to have their absolute knickers in a twist, actually. Merlin, who run... They're already in a problem. Merlin, they run Thorpe Park, Alton Towers, Chessington World of Adventures, Legoland Windsor. They're probably going to go bankrupt this year. Good evening, Britmate. 12th like. I like the sound of that. But they're probably going to go bankrupt this year, or into some kind of administration. And Universal Studios might be the icing on the cake that takes them out. We'll have to see. They're certainly going to restructure the company. Oh, thank you, Britmate. I appreciate it. Look, I'll show you in big screen just for a minute. Ooh. So yeah, and then that'll be more stuff gone. Oh man, for the leisure and entertainment industry, 2025 has been a real blow. But then you can also put a lot of costs of that, of these businesses going under, on the ridiculous prices of energy. Because, you know, running these rides are not cheap. And they're literally running them into administration. So, I don't know what the answer is. I really don't. Because at some point they'll have to put the tickets up to such a price that nobody will be able to afford them. Is that going on there? It is. This is looking pretty cool. This is going to be a T-Rex skull, apparently. We'll have to see. But apparently that's that bit done. Let's put that there with that. And with that plaque sticker. But thank you, Britmate. I've lost a fair bit of weight now, so... That's certainly a good start. Certainly a good start. But I'm still sticking to the heavily reduced no sugar, well, all full sugar fizzy drinks. I'm only really drinking them at the weekend, or having a little slip when I'm stressed. And yes, I've been very stressed this week, and obviously we got scammed as well. But I didn't crack actually today. I'm still on the sugar free. I didn't crack. So tonight I'm drinking Pepsi Max with cream soda. So there we go. Pepsi Max with cream soda. Yeah, we got scammed. Only out of 25 quid, thankfully. But it's still the principle of it. It's not very nice. It's not a nice feeling. It's really not. It was for a Lego set. And we put a 25 quid holding deposit on it. so that when the guy got back, he would definitely sell it to me and not other people. And he just took my money, ghosted us. We got scammed. But, you know, you live and learn, right? And that's obviously why we've got the Super Chat goal in, because also then in the same breath we get scammed. And then my scooter batteries blew up. So that's another £100 just to get me mobile on my mobility scooter again. Right at the time that we got scammed. So yeah, I'm stressed. Very stressed. Couldn't have, the scooter batteries couldn't have chosen a better time to blow up, could they? But no. They chose right now. This week. It's 2025, man. What a start, eh? Oh, don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We would, we'd love for you all to come along with us. Ridiculous. According to the media, you're driving a mobility BMW. Am I? Because I'm not. Bloody not. Screw the media, mate. Screw the media. What on earth? No, go on that way round. I get you. Yeah. No, and the thing is, I wouldn't be caught driving a BMW mobility or not. Real bad and ugly cars. But yeah, I can't hear River barking. That must be tomorrow's stream. Where is River? She was just down there, was she? Okay. She's where's the cat? Where is the cat? She tried to invade the stream earlier. And then I made her a chair up just down here to my right. And she's not there at the moment, but she will probably jump up on there at some point. Because she is a needy cat, that one. Very, very needy. Speaking of needy, I'm needing a part. And I have found it. I have found the part. And there we go. Right, so they go on there. Like that. Spin it all the way around, Ben. Come on. There we go. That's correct. Now River's growling at something. There she is. There she goes. The vertical stream is currently on 163 views and 3 likes. But, let's have a quick look at the subscribers and see where we're at. And it's now on 166 views. Okay, so we are currently at 2,096 subscribers. So we're probably not going to hit our 2,100 goal tonight, but we would really, really appreciate if anybody would continue to come along. Also, if you want to become a member of this channel, you can do so from just 99 pence a month. And for those who used to come to the music shows, that's where you will find them this time. We do them on the members only section. And that's because, John, aren't you meant to be live in about 20 minutes? Just. You meant to be live in about 20 minutes? Just asking. Everyone saying hello there to John. Evening Sarge from Britmate there. I did tell him. I told him straight. You said at the end of our game, "Oh, I don't want to do a rabbit hole tonight." So I hope you've got a great show for them. And I did say that to them as well, by the way. Did say that to them. And I also told them that I'm coming on next Friday. Told them. It's been established that it's happening. Was that your Rabsy Nesbit accent? Britmate asks. Poor Johnny just wants to play Fortnite, says Jesse. Well, don't we all? It's hyper addictive, actually. It really is. It's funny. And you know what? We bounce off each other very well, our little team. We do. We all bounce off each other very, very well. So, if we were to start streaming the games again, I don't think we'd be able to stream the chat. He does moan. He moans a lot. I mean, at least he's honest, right? At least he's honest. He moans a lot. But you know what? It is what it is. And like I said, it does make it funny. Like I said, we bounce off each other very well, our little group. And it makes it funny and it makes it a laugh. So surely that's all that matters, right? Yeah, we can take the piss out of one another. And John will go, oh, look, there he goes. He's going running in. He's going straight in. No, we established that you were John, not Vaughn. What the actual fuck? That makes literally no sense. Why are they at different levels when they're exactly the same? Oh, there we go. I saw it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vaughn was drinking a pint of Prosecco. He was drinking a pint of Prosecco during the game. That happened. That is a bit concerning. I mean, also, it was not exactly the afternoon, was it? And he was just going, oh, yeah, I've got a pint of Prosecco. We're like, what? Pint of Prosecco? Oh, yeah. He says that a lot like that as well. He goes, oh, yeah. He does say that a lot. Hello, boys. Hello, boys. I think I've got my Vaughn voice there. Like, we got this, boys. Oh, yeah. Emma says, gonna bounce now and hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully Chrissy will be on as well, but we'll have to see. Jesse says, okay, so now is it Vaughn and John? It could be. Could be. You never know. They could have. I mean, he was saying to me earlier, oh, John, I've sent you. He wasn't saying to me, but he's saying, John, I've sent you this on WhatsApp. Go take a look. He was. They could have something going on, and obviously, we don't discriminate here. They've got a little something going on in the background. It is what it is. Yes, bye Emma once again. Okay. Okay. I'm not quite sure how I've missed something, but I have. But I'm not quite sure how. I'm not quite sure where at this point. Trying to work it out. I've got this correct. This looks correct. Ah, right. Don't worry. I knew I had. John is grumbling at this. I know that. You know, John's a good sport. And we all take the piss out of one another all of the time, and we have fun doing it. And like I said, we're all able to bounce off of one another. Oh, John, you've just made it worse. You have just made it worse when you say, right, oh, he's the one getting pints of Prosecco, and then you're like, I'm off to get a glass of rosé. Is that what we're doing? Glasses of rosé? He says, sorry, I meant ale. Okay. Right. We got stage 5 now. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? Yeah, I'm sorry, John. You made it too easy, didn't you? You just did. Oh, you're damning him for having a pint of Prosecco, and then you go, oh, I'm off to get a glass of rosé. That's worse. Tiana says, is it bad me saying that I love Malibu? Well, you can love whatever drink you want. Chrissy drinks Malibu, don't you, babe? And do you know what Malibu is? White rum. Yeah, Chrissy drinks. That is, whenever Chrissy goes out, that is her drink of choice. Is Malibu. Jesse says, a drink is a drink as long as it gets you drunk. Who cares what it is? Oh, I don't drink, so. I mean, there was that time at Disneyland where they literally were handing us, me and Lisa, they were handing us cocktails for free. And these cocktails are usually like €20 each. And then they got us pissed so that they could film an advert with us in while we were pissed. That happened. But you couldn't say no. John says, ever thought I did it deliberately? I mean, it's possible. I'm not sure you did, but it's quite possible. Gianna says, it's so good with pineapple. Had my own cat invasion. That's the goal of my family, is getting me drunk on my 18th this year. They're planning to get you drunk on your 18th. My dad did that to me, and my God, my 18th was over by about 4 p.m. But then again, my dad is an alcoholic, so we have to remember that. That is das. Das ist nicht the bit. It's not the right piece. It's not the right piece. I have the wrong piece. And karaoke. Fair enough. I mean, that Chrissy has so when she goes out, she has Malibu and, is it Diet Coke? Right, Malibu and Diet Coke. So Tiana has Malibu and pineapple. Okay. John says Captain Morgan's spiced rum and green ginger taste like liquid chocolate. Interesting. I wonder if it actually does. Or if he's just come up with a concoction that he knows is so disgusting that people will laugh he will laugh if people try it. See, I know John. And I know how sneaky he is. And he'll go, oh, this is great. This mix here is great. Go and try it, yeah. Britmate says, orange juice and Captain Morgan's is delicious. Don't forget, hit the like button, please. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't be shy. Come say hi. My name is Ben. The main chat is over in the horizontal stream. John says, got slaughtered on it one night in Merseyside Training Centre with the CID. Merseyside. He went to Liverpool. Was that a good Scouse accent? Merseyside. He went to Merseyside. My apologies. Liverpool. Tiana says, I love Liverpool. My Scouse accent's so good. Jesse says, say chicken and a bottle of Coke. No. I'm not doing that. Gonna get some chicken and a bottle of Coke? No. No. Just no. Right. Are we Jurassic Worlding here? We are. Who is Miss Jean Brodia? Who even is that, John? You say you sound like this person. Never heard of them. Never heard of them, mate. Jean Brody. Nope, still don't know. Who's Jean Brody? Have you heard of Jean Brody, babe? No. I think John's a bit older than us. I think he's showing his age. Oh, dear. We're putting this on here. Aha. Goes on there. Okay. Now I assume we're going to build the other side. Right. Good night, John. Have a great show. Yeah. I'm going to finish this. So I'm on stage 5 of 6. So I won't cut too much into your time, I don't think. Because I'm nice like that. Alright, 2 of these go. Oh, it's locking itself in. This is quite clever how this is being put together, actually. It really is quite clever. And then, what am I putting? Okay. Gotta find it. It's not that piece. Is it that piece? Yeah, it is that piece. That's going in there. Like that. I think I am building the jaw here. That was the bottom jaw. I was correct. So, it's gonna look okay once it's done. I think. Okay, where are we going? We're going with this. It's going in there. What? Yep, that's going in there. And then we're going with... What are we going with? We're going with... Okie dokie. That's such a British saying, isn't it? Okie dokie. And this can go here. And curve off that. Right. I think that this will, like I said, we'll build it as we go, and it'll only actually come together in the final build. We're on page 90, stage 151 already, which is pretty good, I'd say. Not terrible. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. And what are our plans for the rest of the week then on this fine Thursday? Do we have any actual plans, or are we just sort of making up the week as we go along? I have no plans as we speak. There's stuff I want to do, but not really able to at the moment. Because I want to go flying. Now my scooter's broken, so good, bad, I don't know. Tiana says, the thing about me and accents, once I speak in one, I can't stop speaking in that accent. Fair enough. I mean, my favourite one to do is South African, because it is basically just an Australian accent, but you shorten every word. That is basically how you do a South African accent. You go, I'm putting myself on the spot here. Hello there, I'm from Cape Town. Of course, I am from wherever in South Africa. It's absolutely the place where we are. District 9 says Britmate. That's how he learned his. I learned mine because our friend's mother was South African, and I swear to God, she was hitting on me every minute of every day. I'm not joking. So her name was it was actually Carol as well. Like, you're right, Carol. Yes, Jesse, they do. Oh, there is something about older women and me. I don't know what it is, and it does scare me. To be honest, makes Chrissy laugh, makes her laugh her head off, scares the living crap. I'm like, what have I done? I've not done anything to lead you on. Right. Britt May says, hey Ben, I see The Guardian gave Snow White a 1 star. Must be bad. I have not seen it yet. Do you think I should? Do we think I should review it? I'm leaving that down to the audience because obviously this is the channel. Do we think I should review Snow White? I'm apprehensive. I'm not going to lie, but if my audience would like us to do it, we'll do it. So Jesse says Jamie will be dealing with his older women tonight. It's quiz night. They can have him. Does Jamie have the same problem? I mean, remember on the protest when I go and film at the protest, they were everywhere, and they would just come at me. It was terrifying. It was. But, you know, he does, and I laugh at him because it's not my problem. That's what Chrissy does. She just laughs. Don't you, babe? What you women are supposed to help us. You're supposed to defend our honour. Defend your own honour, for God's sake. You go, that's my man. No, apparently not. Is this the top jaw? Could be the top jaw. Is Chrissy on tomorrow night? Well, I don't know, is the answer. Britmate's asking, are you on tomorrow night? She says, I don't know. I'll try and convince her, because they do love you. I'll try and convince her, but I can't guarantee it. She says, I don't know. Tiana says, please, Chrissy, for me. Yeah, it just depends what we do, and if we pick up another set. Jesse says, look, I'm not fighting an older woman. She might break her hip, so I'll just give him to her. Chrissy says that's fair. I mean, we're getting a great insight into how your minds work now, aren't we? I'm just saying. I'm listening. And I'm understanding. I'm putting in teeth right now. This skull is getting some teeth. Teethy pegs. Who remembers, if you're a parent, who remembers you always went to your children, oh, are your teethy pegs okay? Everyone did it. Don't say you didn't, because you did. I mean, Jessie still says nuggies instead of nuggets. She goes, nuggies, we got some nuggies tonight. Isn't that right, Jessie? Nuggies. I mean, we pick up these ridiculous things and we say them when we have kids. It's like, oh, do you want some nuggies? Jessie says, hey, leave the nuggies alone. Well, looks like I did it justice. Tiana says, I say kitty cat. I say a lot of choice words when it comes to the cats. Rarely is it kitty cat. Oh, nuggies. sorry, Jess, but you do say nuggies. Nuggies. Right. We've got some big teeth in now. Look, we've got some teeth in. I don't know how this is going to end up looking like a T-Rex. Because right now, this looks nothing like a T-Rex. I'm not going to lie. Doesn't look a thing like a T-Rex. What in the flying fudge? Right. So we're putting these two together. Like that. Is it going to look like a T-Rex? Come on. You know what? I haven't eaten a meal in 2 days. I could really do with some nuggies. Nuggie sandwich. I don't know if anybody's ever had that, but yeah, nuggy sandwiches for the win. Absolute win. Ah! I have to use one of the spares, I guess, and hope there is a spare. Am I going to fold these in? I might do. I don't know. Because they're looking really bad right now. They must fold in because I built them on a hinge. Okay. And then they pop on there. They've got to fold in like that, yeah. Look at that. That's better. Okay. They completed it. They completed the look. But we're on the final stage now. Stage 6. We're on stage 6 of the build. Here we go. Your catering teacher is not in tomorrow, is she not? Where is she going? Nuggets in a wrap with cheese. Never tried them in a wrap. That actually sounds... I mean, I don't have any wraps. That sounds really good, though. You bet chuck some chips in there as well. Cheesy chip nuggy wrap. Free lesson. You're having a look now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Let's get on to this final stage then. As we discuss life, the universe, und everything, yeah? Exactly. Add the chips. You got to add the chips. Das ist sehr gut. Sehr gut, ja? I mean, I'm learning French, not German. I've already fucked up here. Excuse me. There we go. I have fixed my mistake. It's fixed. But yes, add the chips indeed. They've got to be added. Right, where are we going with this? We are building the rest of the skull. Und the plaque. Doesn't say why, but it's like a free lesson. Fair enough. We are building the rest of the plaque. You're going to do that tomorrow now, cheat day. Okay. You're going to have to send me a picture. I've got to make burgers tomorrow. Yay. Friday. Which means I've got to go and purchase all of the stuff to make the burgers, but the burgers must be made. The school are keeping Dexter home. We are not keeping Dexter home. The school are keeping Dexter home. Because they said, because he wasn't feeling too well. The minimum requirement for him staying away was 48 hours. So they're keeping him home. Funny that, isn't it? Because if we were to just keep them home without warning, we could end up with a fine. But no, school can do it. School can do it. It's fine. No, yeah, of course they can. We're not allowed to send him in. But, you know, one rule for them, one rule for the rest of us, and it is what it is. But yeah, it won't go against us on attendance. Of course it won't. But that's not the point. The point is, if they're able to do it, we should be able to do it. We're the bloody parents. They're our kids. And we should be able to make the choice as to whether or not they have a day out. Quite frankly. But, you know, and into our cut sunk. And into our cut. And into our cut. I am getting very tired. Maybe not tired, but I do not know what I am saying, yeah? That goes that way. That right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Then we're going to turn it around that way and add in a long strip. A longer strip. I said a longer strip. I am very confused. Are you laughing at me? She's laughing at me. I'm being laughed at. Being laughed at. They always say to send Ella in, then she ends up home worse off and moody. Well, I'll tell you, they have demanded that we keep him home. So what can we do? Means we don't get any time to ourselves, obviously. But you know, what do you do? What do you do? I mean, we could just take him in and say, "Your problem now." I like that idea actually. You know, if they want to be the parents, let's act like the parents. Then, yeah. No, of course not. They just want to boss us about, tell us what we can and can't do with our children, and then they just make up rules on the spot. Tiana says, A levels are wearing me out. Like, I never take naps, but recently on the late bus home, I've been taking naps. It's weird. Jess, I watched Deathly Hallows Part 2, and I saw it again. She did watch that today. I know she did because she messaged me telling me she watched that today. Right. Like, Dumbledore never cared about Harry. Snape is my true hero. I mean, Dumbledore did care about Harry. But there's nothing he could have done. You know what I'm saying? That's good. And that pops under there. We're building. You guys, you actually sob at it, do you? I'm just asking. Like, I'm not. It's fine. I mean, you guys realize it's not real. I'm joking. Of course it's real. Literally, not when you see Snape's memories. It's like they raised him to be killed. Yeah, of course they did. They raised him like a lamb to slaughter. Like a lamb to slaughter. Um, Jesse says, "Oi, it's real." It, yeah, okay. I told you already. Yes, you're right. You're right. It's real. You're right. Okay. That's popping on there. We're not far off from completion here. Probably in out of 15, 20 minutes, maybe, and then we should be done with this. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. But I'll save the tone deaf singing for the members only stream. So if you want to become a member, you can do so from just 99 pence a month. And that will get you access to those members only streams. The big ones go at the front. The big ones go at the front. Big teeth. If he didn't care, he wouldn't have give Harry all the tools to survive it. Exactly. Exactly, Jesse. I mean, none of this is real, but exactly, Jesse. And Michael Gambon was obviously a better Dumbledore than Richard Harris, but then Richard Harris didn't continue in the role because he died partway through shooting. They were actually shooting the movie when Richard Harris died. And Michael Gambon was a great choice as a replacement. He's a brilliant actor. Right. That plugging in there. It is. We're starting to get something. Ah, I have a jaw. I will bite you. Yes, I will. I will bite you. You think Richard Harris was amazing? We listen, don't judge. Prefer Richard Harris as Dumbledore. Like I say, I disagree. I prefer Michael Gambon. I think Michael Gambon's a great actor. But it's all down to preference, is it not? And each person can have their own preference. Right. Let's continue. You're torn. You love them both. They both added something different. Well, yes. And hi there on the vertical stream. Really nice to see you. Don't forget, please hit the like. If you're watching on mobile, just double tap the middle of your screen to do that. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We really want to hit 2,100 subscribers tonight. We are currently at, well, last check was 2,096. So we just needed 4. I think we're probably around, no, we're at 2,097. So we just need 3 people. Come on, guys, to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to hit our goal tonight. We would really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate you. Best actor was Alan Rickman, star of the show, as well as Jason Isaacs. Well, Alan Rickman was great in anything he was in, and he's one of those actors. The type of actor, Alan Rickman, hell, even Tom Cruise. You know, these were names that people went out to see. People went out to the cinema to see the actor in a movie. I think the age of the Hollywood star, the big star that draws the crowds, I think that's over. Because let's face it, are you going to go see Chris Pratt? Chris Pratt's name up in lights. And you want to go and see that movie like you did with Tom Cruise, you know, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. No. No, you're not. You know, today's stars, quote unquote, are cookie cutter throwaway people. And I don't say that out of malice or anything like that. That's just a fact. So, you know, just point these. What the hell? So that goes like that. And then we have a little thing. Apart from Love Actually, every time I watch it, I want to slap him. Just the moment that shatters my heart was when Ron sees that Fred died, and his stuff's absolutely heartbreaking. Yeah, well, it's like even Daniel Radcliffe, right? He starred in all 8 of those Harry Potter movies as Harry Potter. He was at one point a huge star because of it, but that star faded. That star faded, and now what do we have? You know, the Weird Al movie, which is great, by the way. You should go and watch that. It's free. You can see it on Amazon Prime. So, yeah, you might not like Harry as a character, Tiana, but what I'm saying is Daniel Radcliffe, he was a huge star. He was the biggest star in the world at one point. And now nobody books him. He doesn't get the big headline gigs because he got typecast. You go, oh, we're going to have Harry Potter in our movie. Okay. What happened, and it sucks. But that's what happens now. People don't show up to the movie for the actor. They show up for the franchise, you know, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that's dead, isn't it? Let's face it. They're going to try and revive its bloated corpse, but it's currently dead. Because they keep putting out shit, but it's currently dead. Good old Marvel. Good old Marvel. Yes. The bloated corpse of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, look at Disney. They've been doing all their live action remakes, and we've got Snow White coming out this week. And I asked, did you guys want me to go and review it? I will. If that's what you guys want for the channel. I mean, I'm not sure I want to do it, but once again, I'll do it for the channel. Tomorrow, actually, Snow White comes out tomorrow. Eesh. Oof. I'm already hurting, and I haven't seen it. It's just not something I want to see. You need a BEM review of it. It's something you don't have any plans on seeing. Look, I'm gonna have to strongly consider it. That's all I can say right now. I can't promise, but I can strongly consider. If that's okay, I will take your request into consideration, note it, and possibly discard it. But now I know there's some interest. Perhaps we will hi ho, off to Snow White we go. I did say that, ish. You might see it and do a review of it as the evil queen, who is my interest. Well, it's Gal Gadot, isn't it? It's Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's the evil queen. Because of course she is. I mean, apparently the fairest of them all no longer means who's the prettiest, the most beautiful. It means who is the most fair to their people. It's going to be a pile of shite. It really is going to be a pile of shite. You just simply, if you're going to do a remake of Walt Disney's first ever full-length animated feature, right? What you do is you remake it. You don't change it round so that current year politics are injected into it. And that's what's all that's going to happen. It's going to be a load of shite. I think I'll have to do it, Tiana. I do. I think I have to do it. Because I'm making this prediction here on live stream. How far into the stream are we actually? I want to know this. I have no idea how far in we are. Probably about 2 hours, 13 minutes, something like that. I might try and clip this clip that I'm saying. My prediction, it's going to be a load of crap. And it's going to be a Frankensteinian amalgamation of two movies that they shot completely differently at different times, because they did. And it's going to be a load of shit. And it's going to be fully injected with current year politics. And then they're going to have tried to have got those current year politics out of it. And it's going to be stupid, dumb. It's going to be something that doesn't make $1 billion like Moana 2 did. And Moana 2 did make $1 billion. I mean, good for them. It's not the best or most memorable film, but made $1 billion. Who the fuck is that? There it is. We really need to plan the Harry Potter marathon, Jess. Imagine chocolate frogs, robes, Harry Potter things all around us. Oh, Jesus. You're going to marathon the 8 films in, like, robes and junk. Wow. That. I'm sorry, ladies. That sounds like hell to me. That just sounds like hell. I like the Harry Potter movies, but like wearing all the robes and marathoning them all in one go. I just don't think I could do it. I don't think I could. One. Two. But it doesn't mean you was planning a Harry Potter day anyway, were you? Fair enough. Well, I'm glad that you guys are you're gonna do something nice. Sounds good. I mean, like I said, you know. Jesse says, you either love Harry Potter or you don't. You can like it but not want the marathons. We still love you. But I can't help it. I can't look. I am what I am. What I am is someone who couldn't sit there for like. If you watched all 8 movies, you're probably looking around 24 hours of content. Couldn't do it. Probably a bit more than that, actually. I'm not sure. But yeah, just not really a doable thing for the likes of me. De und where's toi? Of the. Da ist toi. And then after this stream has finished, my children will be going to their beds to do the sleeping. You have Snape as your home screen. Harry Potter is your mental health therapy, and it helps. Yeah, and that's great, right? And like I said, I like Harry Potter. Don't get me wrong. Just not enough to marathon it for 24 hours in robes. Jesse says, my brother has watched each movie once in his entire life. He constantly asks why you can watch them all the time. Your mum literally says, again, when I say I'm watching it, they just don't understand. Well, make us understand. Make us understand. I mean, that's probably easier said than done, right? But still, you know, I'm not, like I say, I'm not berating anybody for it. It is what it is at the end of the day. Okay, so that's going on there. Like that. Ah. It's starting to look like a bit like a skull. No, they don't. Love watching the same movies over and over, like how's their Wicked cinema? You saw Wicked in cinema 3 times. Eesh. Like, it's not bad, by the way. Wicked is not a bad movie. Okay. I think these might be the final teeth. There it is. There is the tooth. Right. And then we're putting a plate on the top. Like that. And then that's going on there. Oh. Well, that's never good. That's not attached very well, but it's on. Um. I will munch you. Hello there. I'm nearly a T-Rex skull, and I'm here to talk to you about nothing. Let's get this thing finished. Oh, dearie me. Right. We are close. I can feel it. I can feel it in my old bones, I can. Right. Okay. Did I put the correct piece on there? I think so. Oh, yeah. I was just... Ben is losing it. You know the feeling, it came your whole world and you meet people who are the same. It's incredible. Jessie says, for her, it's when they first came out, she was a lost girl who wished she could be whisked off to some magical world. And then Harry Potter just became that magical world for her. There's a reason why you're always playing Hogwarts. I really liked that game, actually. I mean, I could play it again for a different house at some point. And I could stream it. I could do that. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying I could. We'll see. But yeah, I did enjoy that game. I'm not gonna lie. It's really good. And I think more people should play it. I do. I think more people should play it. I mean, I know it's incredibly popular, and there is a sequel coming out. Hogwarts Legacy 2 is coming out. They're making it. But it could be a long while. I mean, look how long it takes Grand Theft Auto to make a bloody sequel. People are still looking for that. Hello, where's GTA 6? GTA 6? Where are you? Nobody knows. Nobody knows where GTA 6 is. Charlotte says, it's incredible. And the characters, cough, cough, Sebastian and Osmosis. I mean, you can cough, cough, cough. I'm not a true... I know people find digital characters cute and stuff. I just don't get it. But maybe I don't have to, and maybe I don't have to get anything. Because just because I don't get it or understand it doesn't mean it isn't valid. And people like what they like. That's on there. Uh-huh. That's going on. That's snapping onto that somehow. Like that. What's that doing? How's that even getting down to there? That doesn't make any sense. It just go like that and just hover there. It does. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we're starting to get what looks like a T-Rex skull now. Although I would have thought it would have gone in and touched, but apparently not. Apparently it sits in there like that. But it doesn't matter because it looks kind of like a T-Rex. It's getting there. It's certainly getting there. This is pretty damn awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I told you it would come together in the end. Right in the end, and it looks like that's exactly what's happening. But this is bloody awesome. Right. Click that on, clip that on. Plug those together. So that one goes on that side. Okay. This is getting very delicate. And that folds down. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. I think that's meant to not hit there. I could be horribly wrong there, but I think it's meant to slide in. No, it's meant to do that. I've got it right. This is awesome. Jesse Hauk. Looks good. Thank you, Jesse. I think that's correct. Looks correct. That's fallen off again. Why is that not over that properly? That's not connecting up properly. You know what? I'm just going to go back and check something. Because it doesn't make much sense. Left a like on both streams as usual. Thank you very much, Jesse. Very much appreciate it. How are you this evening, my friend? Yeah, and yes, I did get my hair cut. Yeah, it's mostly gone. Right. Okay. Yeah, I made a mistake. You're past 5-6 shorts have been about Snape and getting a fair amount of views. That's really good. Right, see, that's better. Let me just check the front of the book. Oh, we're going to build something onto it. Don't worry. I've got to build the other side, though. So how are we this evening, Jesse? Are we well? How is the American life? Not jealous. Not at all. Okay. Now that we know what we're doing, I can stop messing about. Oh, well. It's quite a delicate thing to hold. See, that covers it up. Covers up the gap. Like that. And then it makes it look like it is touching. Okay, this is really starting to look like what it's meant to look like, which is pretty damn awesome. Okay. If it's possible to like on Snap, what's that? Jess, can we do an online watching Harry Potter movie together when we're together in person? You could. I don't see. You could. Right. This is going on a stand now. So it's going to slot in there. Sit directly on there. Okay. And then we're going to snap this on the back. Lock it in. Holy crap. This thing's come out so good. I'm not finished yet, but very close to being. Let's just get the little stand built. There's a 1x3 here that has no business being here. Yet there's nowhere it can go. This happened to me the other day. It was a 1x3 again. Very odd. Sorry, Ben. Me and Jess are in the world of our own. That's fine. Be in a world of your own. I mean, I remember, whilst we are talking and having about life, the universe, and everything, I am still building a Lego set. You know? That's fine. It's not a problem. No problem. Okay, now we've got to put this plaque on. You know how I like stickers. Not very much. So, here we go. I'm going to go about there. Is it on? It'll do. It'll do. Name meaning King Tyrant Lizard. Height 5.2 meters or 17.09 feet. Length 13.5 meters or 44.29 feet. Weight 8.4 tons or 18,518 pounds. Carnivore and lives on Isla Nubla. And on the plaque goes to the set. Holy crap. What a fantastic little build that was. And for £17.50, which was half price. I mean, it's wonderful. It really is. I've been meaning to do my own Jurassic set, and this is definitely a good start. Now, do I want that really big meter-long T-Rex? I don't think so, and I'm going to tell you why. Hold on, let me go up to big camera for the horizontal, and that's because this is just a teaser for that. They've got a giant skull. Well, it's not a skull; it's an entire skeleton. And them teeth are really annoying to be putting in. But he goes, "Hello there. My name is Mr. T-Rex, and I'm here to tell you all about staying in school." Apparently. So, that is the Jurassic World 76964 T-Rex fossil. And you know what? It's bloody wonderful. I mean, would I have paid? Right, so I paid half price for this. I paid £17.50 because I found it in a discount case. Would I have paid £35 for this? No, I don't think I would have. Probably around 25 to 30. Maybe. But 35? I'm not so sure, but it is wonderful. It is lovely. So, there is that. So we're going to place him over here, and we're going to do the mandatory thing and say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you have enjoyed this show, please hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't. We end tonight's stream with... And then there's an alternate build, isn't there? Oh, okay. So, we end tonight's stream with 2,097 subscribers. Nearly the 2,100 that we wanted. And I will check that out in a bit, Tiana. But with that in mind, it's time to say thank you for watching this one. First of all, let's actually say goodnight to the vertical stream, because we always get rid of the vertical stream first. And thank you for coming along on the vertical stream. Bye-bye. That's the vertical stream down. So, with that in mind, horizontal stream. You get the outro. You know what it is. Thank you. We'll be back tomorrow night. Hopefully, I'll have Chrissy with me, but we shall see. See you then. Bye-bye. Come on, you know you're still bopping to this right now. You definitely are. But anyway, thanks for coming along this evening. We really appreciate it. And whatever you're doing, have a really good night, yeah? See you later. Bye for now.